Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be exploring the 3 alt ways to build wealth that they don't teach you. You already know, I'm going to put you on. You don't got to worry. Make sure you stay subscribed, and if you find this video helpful by the end, please make sure to like and share. Spread the love and wisdom. But today we're going to be talking about money and expansion of all the other areas of your life on top of that, right? When I talk about wealth, it is not just about the finances and what's in your bank account. We're talking about expanding all the areas of your life so that you can have more than just enough, right? You are worthy of having more than just enough. And essentially, in building wealth, you are really just creating the life that you love. You are in love with your life and all the areas and all the things that it brings. So, 3 ways that they don't teach you. So 1, I'm going to talk about minimalism because a lot of people downplay minimalism. A lot of people, they hear the word minimalism. It's like a tongue twister sometimes. A lot of people hear the word minimalism and they immediately shut down. I know I used to be that person. Like someone would be like, oh, I'm a minimalist. And I would just be like, no, you're not. Like, you just want to be a minimalist because everyone else is a minimalist, or like that's just the trend, the cool thing to be right now. And you want to be different. And you know what? A part of me, I can be like that sometimes too. Sometimes I want to be the different one. I want to be on the wave that people aren't really quite on as yet. I want to catch the wave before other people do, you know? So, but minimalism really, to me, it's not a type of person. I think it's a mindset. I think minimalism is the idea, and it's a very, I wouldn't say extreme, but it is a type of thinking that goes against the grain. Because right now, the way that I see society, or the way that I understand society and the way that it thinks, this group think that in order to be happy, in order to feel whole, is that we need to have more, and we need to have a certain type of success, and we need to do certain things to achieve that certain type of success to be happy. And minimalism, to me, in the way that I understand it, is that it's teaching you to not value more, not even necessarily valuing less, but valuing what's important and not investing your time, energy, or money on all the other things that aren't, right? It doesn't have anything to even just do with money. It's time, energy. Where are you putting all those resources? Who are you putting those resources into, and why? Is it of benefit? Is it adding, or is it detracting from your life? And so minimalism to me is, if you want to build wealth, you have to make sure that you're checking in with your values. You cannot be investing your time, energy, and money into things that aren't important, or feeling like you need to invest your time, energy, and money into these things or experiences because your family and your friends are doing it. Society is telling you that this is what you need to have in order to feel whole, or to be happy, or to feel like you belong. You need to not fall into the traps and the illusions of this matrix and living on this, 3D realm. And I mean, you do live here. You have to, we have to eat, we have to survive, we have to buy things. Like, we do have to have certain experiences, and it's okay to have certain experiences and to buy certain things, even if you may not exactly always need it. But I do not want it to be a barrier to you creating the life you love. You want X, but you are doing Y and Z that is not helping you to get to X, then there's something that we need to revisit, right? In terms of whether it's your mindset or the action and the steps that you are not taking in order to manifest and to realize your goals or the type of life that you want to lead and to live. And so most people that come to work with me as a coach, they're coming to me because they want to build wealth. And so if you want to build wealth, if you want to expand in all the other areas of your life, if you want to have that lovely relationship, you want to have the money, the fat bank account and investments going, if you want to have that dream job or career or run that 6-figure, that successful, whatever business, you don't even have to have a 6-figure business in order to be successful and to live the life that you love. Like, these are all illusions. These are all lies that are told to you. You are the only one that knows what is going to make you happy in this lifetime. And you cannot allow other people to determine that for you and to dictate what that should look like and what that is, right? A part of minimalism that some people don't want to accept or feel like, you know, and this is where the whole FOMO or the caring about what other people think, because sometimes I work with clients and it may be a case that they may need to downsize, right? We're trying to budget. I'm seeing that their expenses are greater than their income. And I'm like, listen, like you cannot even budget if your income is not greater than your expenses. What are you budgeting? What are you shifting around? You can't shift anything around because you don't have any money coming in. You don't have enough money coming in. And so we can't save, we can't pay off debt, we can't invest if you don't have enough money coming in, a sizable amount of money coming in, so that we can funnel that income into whatever financial goals it may be, or whatever other goals outside of your finances that you want to work on, right? That may cost money. So downsizing, for example, some people may, you know, they may be living in an apartment that's like $2,000 a month. And, you know, because of that, that is a big cost and they're unable to save. And maybe they're in a place right now where they can't really increase their income. They can't really change jobs. Maybe they've tried to ask them for a raise. It's been shut down, whatever it may be. Then like, you may need to look at things like, okay, well, what am I spending my money on? Maybe there are things that I can cut back on. Maybe I can downsize. Maybe I don't need to be living in a fancy smancy $2,000 apartment. Maybe I can downsize, and maybe I don't have to downsize. I could be in the same city, but maybe I get a roommate, and so then my rent is less. But, you know, here's an example. You may not want to do that because the idea of you having a roommate, well, people are gonna look at you and be like, ew, you have a roommate? Like, you can't afford something on your own, you know? And I think a lot of the reasons why a lot of us are suffering, especially financially, is because we are trying to keep up with appearances. And so I think minimalism is a great alternative way to help you build wealth, because you are really revisiting what is of value to you, what is important, and what you may need to compromise on now in order to get what you want in the future, right? And you don't always have to compromise. Minimalism doesn't always mean sacrificing. It does not always mean compromising, but it does mean making sure that the steps you are taking, the ways that you are investing your time, money, and energy are in alignment, and it's not being dictated by other people and by external sources, which can be really hard to do on your own. And so that is part of the coaching that I do and I work with my clients, and they've been able to see really great results, because once you're able to fine tune what your values are and what's important, the easier it is to work towards your goals and to manifest whatever it may be that you want into your life. 2 is going to be diversifying your investment. So a lot of us, we think of investing as investing in the stock market. That's like the first thing that comes to people's minds. That's like the first thing that comes to a lot of my clients' minds. And actually, investing is not just investing in companies and hoping that the company's gonna grow and appreciate, and by them growing, you make money off of it. You can invest your money into crypto. You can invest your money into real estate, into the appreciation of homes, right? You can invest your money into art. There are so many different ways to invest your money into things that we don't necessarily think of right off the bat. And I think not only exploring other types of investments, but by diversifying. So one thing that wealthy people get right is that they diversify. They never have all their eggs in one basket. This literally is my motto for everything. Like, whether it's a job, my career, my business, my investments, my friend, I do not put all my eggs into one basket. No, like you have to make sure, not that you think that something's gonna fail or you need to have a backup plan. It's that it's life. It is life. Things will happen, things will get taken away, things will be added into your life. You know, it's the positive, negative, it's the, you know, the yin and yang, it's the black and white, it's like the in and out, it's just balance. Like that is what life is. That is the energetics, the duality of existing. And so you need to diversify your investments, because if something's not looking too good, it's great to have something else that is looking good and that's looking up, and that you don't have all your finances and your money or your time and your energy invested into one specific thing. Now, I'm not saying, you know, someone may be thinking about relationships right now and they might be like, oh, so I should have like, you know, something on the side. No, that is not what I'm saying. This is not what I'm saying. Do not take it literally. Obviously, if that is what you want, then that is what you want. But what I am just saying, essentially, this is more specifically towards finances, is to ensure that your time and energy isn't always going into one thing, right? And even when we think about relationships, it's not about having multiple partners. That's not what I'm saying. It's about, you know, maybe not losing yourself in a relationship, right? You know how many people like get lost in relationships? They define their worth based on the person that they're with. That can be very harmful. And so if you diversify your time and your energy, you realize that, hey, like, yes, I love this person. This is my partner and I want to experience as much things as I can with them. They also have their own lives that they need to lead, and I also have my own life that I need to lead. And so you're sort of diversifying your energy in that way, in that manner, right? So please don't get it twisted. Please don't get it twisted. But you can see how diversifying, this idea of diversifying, can help you expand in so many other ways, not even just within your finances, but in other areas of your life, so that you really can just have this expansive way of being and interacting with the world around you. And then my third tip on, you know, an alternative way to build wealth is to ask for help. So many people don't realize that it takes a village, right? I know there's this idea of like the self-made millionaire, the self-made entrepreneur, or the, you know, the single mom doing it all, but really all those people have a team. Don't get it twisted. Like, oh, everybody has a team, whether you pay for your team or whether your team is free. That's the best kind of team, the team that you can get for free. Do not take that team for granted, right? Like, the fact that anything that you want to accomplish in this life isn't done on your own stands so true, and it's so underestimated that it's not spoken about, right? A lot of people feel like I got to do everything on my own, and a lot of the success that I even had in my coaching business and my practice, it started from a community. I didn't just one day get up and say I'm gonna be a holistic wealth coach, business coach, wellness coach, and just like get going. I didn't see the 10K months all by myself. I didn't see, you know, the clients come in through my doors all by myself. Like, it started because I was a part of a community called the North Node. Shout out to Michelle. I had a business coach. Shout out to Talia that I invested in, and multiple business coaches thereafter. I invest in therapy. I invest my time and energy and money into things that I know is gonna reap a greater return on my investment. And this is a part of the minimalism, right? I may spend less in certain areas, but I gain more, because when I do spend my time and energy and money on things, it is to fast track my growth and my wealth and my success. And so, but a part of that is also asking for help. Ask for help to figure out what that best pathway may look like. Ask for help to get the tools and the resources to propel you into the future person that you want to be. Asking for help is so underutilized, so underestimated, so taken for granted, but you need to. Nothing can be done on your own, whether it's friends, family, your network. You pay someone to help you get going on what you want to achieve, or just how you want to feel and be embodied in this lifetime. Ask for help. And so, once again, the 3 alternative ways to build wealth that they don't teach you: minimalism, checking in with your values, blocking out the noise of what is expected of you and what you are supposed to participate in, the things and experiences that you are told to participate in. Block out that noise. Act broke if you need to, so that you can work towards your goals and get there faster with more ease. There's nothing wrong with downsizing. Don't let anybody tell you that the way that you choose to live your life is wrong. If it's in alignment for you and it feels good to you and it's not harming anybody, keep doing you. Diversify your investments. So Please do not put all your eggs in one basket, whether it's with your finances, your investments, your work, your business, your network, your relationships. Diversify your time and energy and your money in interacting with all these areas of your life. And then 3, ask for help. Nothing is done. You cannot do anything alone. The best things that are done in this world are done as a team, are done as a village, with people supporting you, with community, with everyone helping each other out. And those are the 3 alternative ways to building wealth that they don't teach you, but really are the foundations of building out a successful way of living your life authentically, with ease, and in alignment. And so if you agreed with anything that I spoke about today, please like, share, and make sure to subscribe. I'm so excited to keep these videos coming. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time.